So, Hobin has convinced all his friends to join the company. But this time, he's more worried about Bumi than the company because she has gone on a trip with Yenu. And Hobin is scared that Yenu might win Bumi over. Because of this, he also went to that place on a trip. So will Hobin be able to save his bride? Or will Yenu steal his bride away? Let's see what happens next. Then Taehoon had caught Yenu.
Were you just laughing at me? Answer me right now.
Are you two going to fight or kiss? And why are you acting so tough? Don't you realize, Taehoon, that it was me who was laughing at you? When Hobin exposed my truth to everyone, I decided to take revenge on him. And when I found out that Hobin was coming here on a trip with his friends, I followed them here so I could see if they'd do anything wrong here and expose their truth to everyone. And then I saw a fool making a joke of himself, which made me unable to stop myself from laughing. Actually, I wanted Taehoon to hear the sound of my laughter. And it worked out well because now I'll get to see a fight.
So, Yenu starts apologizing to Taehoon. Because of this, Kyeol doesn't understand why he's doing that.
How did you even hear my voice despite such loud noise?
You were the one who said I was laughing, so that's why I'm apologizing to you now.
Who even thinks like that?
Then Kyoto starts having a lot of fun with this and gets very excited about when they are going to fight. But we see that Taehoon doesn't say anything to Yenu. Instead, he just takes one of his earphones and leaves. Then on the other side, everyone is having fun on the beach. And some guys get together to look for girls so they can have fun at night. Hearing this, one of their friends starts to get shy. And just then, they see Pomi, Rumi, and Kaol there. And all three of them look very hot to them. Then, Kaol and Pomi are talking to each other. And Pomi meets Rumi for the first time. Then after seeing Pomi, Rumi understands why Hobin suddenly made a plan for a trip.
So Bomi is Hobin's crush, and that's why he's here. But Hobin, you shouldn't try to woo her, because in the end, this fish is not going to get caught in your net. After all, why would a beautiful girl like Bomi love Hobin? Hobin is just wasting his time for nothing. I feel bad for Gyeol because she was so excited to come on this trip with Hobin.
Then Rumi starts complimenting Bumi's beauty. And just then, those three guys also arrive, one of whom starts complimenting them. And he starts asking if she came alone or if her friends came with her. Because of this, we see that Gyeol tells them everything, and Bumi is telling her to keep quiet. Then the guys sit down with them and start hitting on them. But Bumi and Rumi don't like this at all. That's why they are ignoring them. But Gyeol is having a lot of fun with this because this is the first time a guy has hit on her. And we see that seeing her excitement, the poor guy gets scared. Then those guys start inviting them for a drink, for which she is refusing. But as soon as a guy starts forcing Rumi, she throws juice on him and starts telling them to leave from there. Then Bumi also starts calling everyone by shouting loudly. Because of this, those guys have to leave from there. And they are very angry about this. But poor Gyeol doesn't understand at all, because she doesn't realize that those guys were harassing them. Then hearing their voices, Snapper and Hobin also come there, and they have also turned on the streaming. Because of this, the subscribers start to think that those girls are screaming because of Snapper and Hobin's arrival there. And some people are supporting Hobin because they think that if a guy is teasing those girls, then Hobin will definitely beat him. Then the girls start asking about Mongi, and they find out that Mongi has gone into the sea to get an octopus because Rumi had demanded to eat sashimi. Then those guys are also watching all of them from a distance, and they find out that they are all YouTubers. And at the same time, they also decide that they will definitely take revenge for their insult. Then Hobin and his friends start streaming.
After Paco's fight, this is the first time I'm streaming such a big outdoor stream. It's really hard to find the right camera angle among so many people. That's why I have to be careful that no one comes in between our shot.
Then Hobin starts telling everyone that he has come on a trip with his friends, but he is very nervous. And Bomi is praising Hobin after seeing him. And she thinks that Hobin is an expert YouTuber, for which the subscribers start refusing. Then those guys also come back, and they start accusing them of shooting their video without their consent. Because of this, Hobin starts telling Snapper to remove the camera, but all the subscribers are refusing to do this because they haven't seen those three in the camera at all. Then Hobin and Snapper start apologizing to them for this. And from their behavior, all the subscribers understand that they have come there to fight. That's why they think that Hobin will beat them a lot for this, and they will get to see new content. Then, they also snatch the camera from Snapper, and all the subscribers start threatening them that if they have any problem with them, they can come there to meet them. Because of this, all the subscribers start making excuses, and all the subscribers start telling Hobin to apologize. Because of this, Hobin starts apologizing. Then, a guy slaps Hobin on the head and starts insulting him by slapping him even more. But Hobin is still apologizing. Because of this, all the subscribers are praising Hobin, but Gaul gets very angry seeing this. Because of this, Rumi is telling her to stay calm.
I have to keep my anger in check, because this is the right decision.
And then we see Bomi comes in between, and she holds that guy's hand and starts threatening him. Because of this, that guy starts cussing her out. But Hobin comes in between and starts apologizing to that guy again. Because of this, all the subscribers are very impressed, and they start to think that Hobin is just like Songjun.
I have to control my anger, because if I fight like this just because someone provoked me, it would be very childish. So this time, it would be right for me to handle this situation like an adult, because this is the right thing to do.
Then all the subscribers are praising Hobin for this. But just then Yenu arrives there, who holds Bomi and starts telling everyone to apologize to her, and starts asking Bomi how she is. Seeing this, all the subscribers are surprised, and seeing both of them, they feel as if a movie scene is going on.
Why? That guy who was ready to fight looks cooler than me. I want to look cool now too.
So, Hobin also starts screaming, and he starts telling all of them to apologize to Bummy. Because of this, the subscribers also don't understand what Hobin is trying to do. Then Yenu again tells all of them to apologize, but they refuse to do so. Then one of them recognizes that Yenu is a YouTuber who has 1.8 million subscribers. And on top of that, the camera is still on there. Because of this, they can't do anything, and they get ready to leave from there. But then a guy threatens Yenu before leaving that when the cameras are not there, he won't spare him. Then after they leave, Bummy starts thanking Yenu for this. And those three girls surround Yenu and stand there. Because of this, Hobin gets very angry, and he starts punching the ground. Because of this, Snapper tells him to stay calm. Then one of the guys there realizes how strong Yenu's body is. And here the next day, Hobin and his friends start having fun on the beach.
This is really fun! How did the boss know that a trip to the beach could make me happy? Today is the day I've always dreamed of, so I'm going to have a blast. So boss, are you ready for the party too?
Then Gael is very surprised to see that Hobin is clinging to Bomi there. And Snapper is also very angry about this. And he mistakenly says that Hobin came on the trip because of Bomi. Because of this, he sees that Gael sits down sadly.
I didn't even realize when she came up behind me. If I had known, I would have never said that. But wait, maybe this could be my chance.
Then Gaul loses all her motivation. Because of this, Snapper starts to cheer her up, but Gaul tells him to shut his mouth. Because of this, Snapper also doesn't understand anything, and he also gets demotivated like Gaul. But he still has hope that on this trip, Gaul will definitely notice him. Then Hobin and Bomi see that someone has opened a ramen shop on the beach. Because of this, they go there to eat, but Hobin feels something strange there. But Bomi tells him not to worry and tells him to enjoy the food together. Then we see that the shop belongs to Guillaume.
I'm a shellfish diver this time, so I can keep an eye on them. But I have to admit, after ruining my life, they're on a date here. Hobin, if you drop even a single drop of ramen, I'll call the environmental authorities on you. And who is this girl with him anyway? And what is such a beautiful girl doing with a loser?
Kjol is just making a plan to expose Hobin, but just then, the police catch her because it's forbidden to sell anything there. Then Hobin and Bomi are talking while watching the sunset, and Hobin is just staring at Bomi. But then he sees that Yenu is also sitting there, about whom Hobin starts asking. And Yenu tells them that the teachers have told everyone to roam in groups of 2. Hearing this, Hobin starts to get angry, and he starts to feel that he has come there to be a third wheel. Then Yenu and Bomi start talking to each other. Because of this, Hobin starts to get even more jealous, and he wants to tell Bomi that she should stay away from Yenu. Just then, a wave comes and gets Yenu's shirt wet, which makes his body visible, and Hobin gets depressed seeing his body, and Bomi gets impressed. Because of this, Hobin decides that he will first bring out Yenu's truth. Then Taehoon also comes there.
His name was Yenu, right? Seeing him, I'm now sure why I don't like him, and it's because he reminds me of that dog.
Then Rumi is clicking her photos and praising herself. So as soon as Rumi is about to leave, she sees an octopus in the water. And we see that Mangi has brought that octopus so that Rumi can eat sashimi. And Rumi thanks Mangi for this. Then at night, Yenu is out for a walk, and he is telling his father about it. But just then, those 3 guys from the morning surround him so that they can take revenge on him, about which Yenu's dad starts asking him, but he lies to them and cuts the call. Then Hobin and Snapper also come there, and they see that those people have started beating Yenu. Because of this, Snapper starts telling Hobin to save him, but Hobin explains to him that there is no need for it, because Hobin has realized that the people Samdak talked about really exist, who don't feel pain even after being beaten. Then Yenu also doesn't feel pain here.
There are many types of martial arts in the world, but if I tell you that there is a martial art in which you train your body so much that after that, even if someone hits you, you don't feel any pain at all. And there's a simple reason for this, which is their training, and it's really very extreme.
Then every word of Samdak's is coming true here, because no matter how much those people are hitting Yenu, he is not budging.
By the way, you might think I'm talking nonsense, but these people's bodies are really like armor. And when someone fights them, they feel as if their body is made of stone, and they start to feel pain themselves from hitting them. So it's impossible for an amateur fighter to fight with martial artists like them.
Seeing all this, Snapper and Hobin are very shocked.
What kind of group is this XJ company? All their members are gangsters. Hobin, I want to wish you good luck, because maybe Yenu is your next opponent.
An amateur can only win against these martial artists when they run over them with a 1-ton truck.
Then Taehun comes in the middle of that fight. Because of this, Hobin realizes that now Taehun himself will fight with Yenu.
I don't know if I've gotten to know you well or not, but I know this much, that you've learned Kyokushin karate.
By the way, I also found out that you've learned Taekwondo.
And then we find out that Taekwondo and Kyokushin karate are like water and oil to each other. Because of this, they can never be together. And guys, with this part is complete. The link for the next part will be on your screen. You can watch the next part by clicking on it.